just cleaned off one of my desks. This desk is still kind of messy, and with Anime Iowa in less than 30 days, I feel like things are only gonna get more chaotic before they calm down. We're gonna start this video off with a win and talk about why this desk is so clean and organized. I'm so excited right now. I just finished my zine. I'm gonna need to add print bleeds in digitally for each page so that I can have this printed through Mixum. Just holding it makes me so happy. I've worked so hard on this. This has taken like over 2 weeks to get done, all of these pages. So Harper, and I'm also excited to get all of this garbage off of my desk so that Harper stops having fun. Yay, all cleaned up. Maybe I'll be able to actually sew again sometime now. So as for everything over here, I have a little bit of yarn everywhere because I just finished up this set. In my last video, I made these gloves, but I did also finish the matching hat. I think this set turned out really cool. I love pink and orange together. With this blue shirt, that's like such a vibe, isn't it? The contrast. Also on my desk here, I have my entire bag of bows because I did make a TikTok asking on whether I should do the inner ears or a bow. I showed it off with the orange bow and the pink bow before I put the inner ears on, and so now I kind of want to try again. Harper's messing around in the background. Hi, Harper. I do really think this pink bow is gonna look really good, especially with the light orange inner ears. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. So I need to make an updated short video showing this bow with the inner ears now that I got those done. So yeah, I've got a bag of bows here, the lint roller from the last order that I packed up, and I just have these tubs of yarn. I have these tubs of yarn. I have this entire basket of things that I've made recently that I need to probably organize and put away at some point. I also need to enter them into my inventory tracking system. So I don't know, like I said, it's kind of a mess right now, but we're gonna figure it all out. Now that I've got my zine done for the most part, that's a big weight off of my back, but I still have a lot that I need to do. I need to knit as much as I possibly can so that I have enough stock. So we're gonna see how it all goes. Wish me luck on my convention prep. By the way, did you notice I got new glasses? Aren't they fun? I've wanted round frames my whole life, and these are so bold and fun. I'm still getting used to myself in them, but I'm really starting to feel like myself. Today, especially vlogging, I'm feeling very confident. I did also get another pair too. I got these clear pink frames, which I also really like the shape of these. They're more similar to how I look without glasses on, which I generally don't like, but I'm getting used to them. I think they're gonna be useful for certain situations. I do feel pretty cute in them right now. So yay, 2 new pairs of glasses, and they have an updated prescription, which is the first time I've gotten a new prescription in like 6 years, and my astigmatism changed a lot, and my brain's still adapting to everything, and everything's a little woozy and distorted, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm not working that hard this weekend because it's 4th of July weekend and I'm just taking it easy, but I did want to hop on and let you know that I got an email about the Knit Picks like 60% off sale, and I may be going a little hard on it and getting a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot of wool and natural fibers and animal fibers, so I might have some kind of shop update for that. Probably not anytime soon. Like I'm thinking like maybe end of the year, but hi, Harper. Harper, why do you always come say hi when I'm talking to the camera? So I have a plan for some fun non-acrylic hats soon. We'll see. Are you gonna cuddle? Like what's happening here? Ah! She knocked my tripod over and now I had to catch her because it was gonna hit her. Okay, apparently I am doing a little bit of work today. I just took pictures of all the pages of my zine. I like used my whole photo backdrop and everything and tried to take the best pictures that I could of it. And I'm gonna work a little bit on trying to digitize it and add the print bleeds and everything. So we'll see how that goes. Just hanging out with my printer while I print a test page. what was the point of working so hard on the bleed if it's gonna print with borders? This is a problem with my own printer settings, probably. I canceled it, but the colors actually look really good, so. Okay, now we're printing borderless. I think this is gonna look pretty good, so I think I sort of have my system down. I got a 7-day free trial of Lightroom and InDesign because I used to use Lightroom a lot more in the past for editing all my product photos until I found just some mobile alternatives, but Lightroom I feel like had the tools that I really wanted for this, and InDesign is just gonna be kind of necessary for figuring out all the PDF stuff, so that also gives me a hard deadline of getting all this done in 7 days so that I can cancel my trial. Okay, so just looking at this, I think it looks pretty good. It did cut off my like and subscribe that I had written down there, which I can probably edit a little bit more, but I think it's working. The middle looks a little funky in some spots. To extend to make the print bleed, I kind of just did some random shaped solid color boxes in Canva. I don't know how much I really care about it being perfect quality because it's also going to be bound in the middle. And honestly, I feel like it goes with the vibe of the whole thing being like handmade anyway, but these colors on this premium satin paper that I got just to test this look really good. And if my actual final zine can look anything like these pages, I will be very happy. It's got like that sticky photo paper feel. I don't know if like Mixum's actual paper will not be like that. Maybe that's just like a home printer issue. I don't know. Okay, so I'm actually doing quite a bit of cheating, a little bit, at least on the cover, because I did not consider bleeds when I made the physical copy, but I removed the background entirely to separate like these elements from the top and bottom like knit section, and I kind of just cheated, and like this is the size of the element, and I just like flipped it upside down to be down here, to be down there, and I basically just added the background color with a regular element and covered it up with a construction paper texture. So honestly, I'm just doing some digital scrapbooking on top of the physical scrapbooking, basically. So I still think it's legit. When I reverse this element here, up here, it looks a little funky, but this blue box here is the safe printing area. So like it's gonna be fine. I locked the heck in and I got the zine ordered. I'm so excited. I'm very nervous that it's not gonna turn out exactly how I want it, but I think it's gonna be good. I'm really excited. Okay, so my desk is definitely a mess right now, and I'm just winding up some yarn on my hand because I started knitting these orange gloves in the car, and I had brought my stuff in this bag, and I somehow got them looped around one of the bag handles, and I was doing both ends of one yarn, so I couldn't just like take one side and like untangle it because there's 2 yarns coming out of here, and then there's 2 yarns connecting to here, and the bag is like stuck in the middle, so I'm taking some of the yarn out of the middle of the cake now, and I'm just gonna turn it into a ball and cut it so that I can get it untangled from the bag, because having this bag and like having to like pull this yarn through the bag as I'm trying to knit is not going well. Okay, quick check-in. The holiday weekend is over now, and so I'm going to actually start getting things done. This is the progress on the gloves so far. It's not a ton, but I would like to get these done today. Okay, so I'm sitting here working on these gloves, and I noticed when I pulled my needle out that these are Addy needles, which I generally like them. I like everything about the needle tip, and the cord's okay. But it's like really crooked, and it like won't really straighten out. And that's like kind of been irritating me. And when I was on the Knit Picks website ordering yarn the other day, which for context, Knit Picks is generally my favorite needle. I have a lot of their just fixed circular needles for stuff, and I have multiple interchangeable sets from them, but I don't love the interchangeable sets quite as much because they do come loose pretty easily. But I noticed that they have a new fixed swivel tip ones where the cord, I assume, like swivels on the needle, and that sounds really nice, especially on magic loop. So I just placed another Knit Picks order for like $60 of new knitting needles, but honestly, I think most of my needles are from 3 or 4 years ago. So as a knitting business, $60 on supplies of my main tool feels pretty smart, honestly. Also, Harper heard me talking to the camera again, so she's here. You're so warm. She was on her warming pad back there. Now she's all warm and toasty. Alright, I got the orange gloves done. I decided to just go with the light sherbet orange on the paw prints just to keep it simple and not have to think too hard. These are kind of similar to the stripey ones, so it'll be a good option in case someone buys the stripey gloves without buying the stripey hat. These gloves would match it pretty well. I think I'm gonna make something not in orange next, but I do think I'm gonna keep working on paw gloves because I think I need to make a lot more of those before Anime Iowa, so I might pick a different color of paw gloves to make. But also, I forgot my desk looks like this, so maybe I will actually just do some yarn winding to make this less chaotic. All right, here's the before organizing my desk and winding up my yarn. And after. It's actually way later, but it's organized now, and I picked out some wisteria purple to make my next pair of gloves with. My yarn wall is also looking much more full now. Okay, Harper update. She moved onto our warming pad, and she still looks very comfy. Harper, you comfy? Oh, she's so warm. My glove update is not as promising. I'm trying. I have been feeling very low energy, but I'm slowly making progress on these gloves. I'm just casting off for the thumbs now, but besides that, I don't really have any exciting updates right now. My desk is still clean though, which is nice. All right, I got these gloves done. I just did a dark purple for the paw print. That's usually what I do when I make these wisteria purple paw gloves, so I think they turned out really cute. I need to figure out what my next project is going to be. I'm glad I managed to get these done all today, so that is a win for me, and I will check back in when I figure out what it is that I'm doing next. Okay, I've been saying for a while that I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm going to make a lemon cat beanie. Okay, ignore the gloves probably, and I don't know how I'm gonna do the lines yet. I might just like embroider them, we'll see. I also really wanna do like a leaf or something in the ear. I think that would be cute. I don't know if just a green bow would work or if I should actually try to make a leaf or something, but I'm just gonna make a butter yellow brim and a yellow hat to start with, and we'll figure it out from there. This is a prime example of how my desk starts to turn into chaos again, because I'm just gonna push that over here and grab my yellow. I just got up to go have lunch and I just see Ziggy looking like this. Ziggy, are you comfy? Do you like that? You know, part of me is starting to second guess this entirely and think that just maybe a solid yellow cat beanie with a little leaf would be just as lemony. I feel like maybe I'm trying too hard on this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I made the little leaves for the little sprout, and that is cute. I don't know if I'd want to put the alligator clip on the back of this, or if I just want to like actually attach it. Part of me doesn't want to actually attach it. I'm gonna wait. I needed a break from knitting, and I wanted to make the little sprouts, so I don't know. I do like the vibes so far, so we'll see. Okay, I did attach it to a little alligator clip. It doesn't feel like as nice and secure as my bows or anything, but like I think it's okay. I kind of want to try this in a regular hat now and see how it looks. I'm afraid this is going to be really cute. Let me see what hats I have here. These hats both already have green in them, so I feel like that's not going to work, but I do kind of want to try it on the strawberry. So if I just put it in the ear, like a normal bow, I don't like that. That's not good. It's too small. No. Maybe it's just because the hat is green. Let me put it on backwards. I don't like that. It might as well just be a bow. I'm starting to think maybe the lemon hat should also just be a bow. That's a little cuter. I feel like you can definitely probably see the like alligator clip. I can't really tell. So, not ideal. It is really cute in the middle like that though. We'll see. I can probably just look up how other people do the little like sprout hair clip things, because that's cute. Although I do already have a sprout on my headphones for this exact reason, because it's so cute. I also feel like I'm like way late to the sprout trend. I mean, I did it on my headphones, but I've never actually considered having a product. I don't know, maybe it's just because everyone else already has it, but I don't know. For this lemon beanie, we're trying some new things, I guess. Hey, by the way, I went to the dentist this morning, and then I went to the grocery store, and then I decided to bake a cheesecake because we had extra graham crackers left over from getting s'mores stuff for 4th of July. And I haven't really been doing any work today. I mean, all of those things are valid and important, but I haven't been knitting, so that's my update for today. I'd like to get the lemon beanie done, maybe. It's like 2 o'clock already, so we'll see how much gets done, but that's all. But look, my teeth are clean. Yay. Okay, I am printing some mini zines for a secret project. I'm not supposed to be showing you this yet. Okay, my printer ran out of ink when I was like halfway through printing some of this. Don't look too closely, but it started printing like all green. So I decided to print a copy of my green zine with it. Oh my God, that looks so cool. I love printing zines at home with a shitty printer. It like almost makes it better. And also I have a canceled print on the back here. And I don't know, I just think that has so much charm. Oh, I think this looks so good. So I'm gonna print a couple of these while my printer looks like this, just to suck out all of the blue and yellow ink that is clearly left in the cartridge. Okay, I only got 2 out of it before it turned yellow. What can I print in yellow? I wanted to try replacing the black first, but now it's saying it won't recognize it, so I'm just casually sitting on the floor yelling at my printer, as one does. Also, I literally used one of my Canon brand inks rather than one of the off-brand inks, so I feel like it should recognize it easier. Okay, I popped open my off-brand black replacement to see if that would work, and it still didn't, but I did replace the color after all, and now it's working, so I think it might have just been mad at the color. I have 2 off-brand cartridges in there now, and it's fine. I'm sad I opened one of the blacks though. Maybe if I seal it enough, it'll stay good long enough, I don't know. Here's the cheesecake I made. It turned out a little messy, but I think it's gonna be tasty. Good morning. I have started off my day with a bit of sewing. I cropped this Kuromi t-shirt. I got it in Japan, and it was a weird fit where it hit like too short on me in a way that was not full t-shirt length, so I just cropped it a little bit, and I think this length is a lot nicer and more wearable for me, so that's a fun little win for the morning. I need to knit. Maybe after I remove the cat threatening string off my desk. And by the way, if you are curious, I've determined that the purple side is the sewing side and the pink side is the crafting side, mostly because I've already gotten so much glue tape all over it. I am also now the proud owner of 2 pairs of pinking shears, and I marked one as being for fabric only because I got the second pair specifically for like paper and stuff. And I feel like I shouldn't be cutting fabric and paper with the same scissors. All right, I don't have hopes for this as of right now. I haven't done the inner ears or anything. This is just with the light yellow brim and the rest of it being yellow. It's kind of cute just like this, honestly. I do like when the brim is a different color. I still kind of think the lemon would have worked just solid yellow. And that also probably would have been easier to sell as just like a basic yellow cat beanie. So I'm questioning my entire decision to do this at all. Here's the little leaf. Okay, maybe if it was bigger, maybe in the right spot. Oh, okay, hold on. Is that cute? Do I still need to do the yellow and do I need to try to do lines? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to think about it. Ziggy, what do you think about the lemon beanie? You're screaming at me. Why do I feel like it's kind of cute exactly like this? I realized I have a light yellow and regular yellow chunky beanie, and so I just put the sprout in that. Honestly, why is this the perfect lemon beanie? Have I been trying too hard this whole time? I think maybe. I do think I'm at the very least going to add the light yellow inner ears to the hat just because that'll balance out the brim, and then I can figure it out. I might try some other sprout designs to work with alligator clips. I don't know. Sprouts on beanies are kind of cute. Ooh, another fun random thing today. I got some new buttons in. I put one of the pink ones on the strawberry cat beanie, and I put one of the new little kitty skull crossbones in this pink and black split one, and I think it looks so cute. Part of me really wants to use this teal one on the orange stripy hat, but I think pink is probably the safest choice. Also, little secret for anyone that comes and sees me at conventions, if you're getting a hat with a button on it and you want a different button, or even if you're getting a hat without a button on it, let me know. I can give you a different one. I usually bring them with me. So like I can do a little button trade with you and you can choose whatever button you want. I have yarn to unbox. I'm excited. This is my order that I did from Knit Picks, not the knitting needles yet, but the yarn, which is much more exciting than knitting needles. Ooh, I'm already excited about some of these. I also kind of forgot what I ordered, so this is a fun little haul for me. Look at that! This is their Muse Aran Weight, which I've worked with before and I really like it. It's like green and speckly, almost sort of like a teal and green mixed together. That's so good. And we have another Muse here. This one is a lighter cream with pink, red, and black sparkles. Very cool. I will have to get my Swift out to wind these up, but these are some really good colors. Next, I have a couple of this Oceana yarn, which I've used before. This is what I used for a green hat that I kept for myself. So I got a couple more of these to make some hats to hopefully sell sometime. This is a mix of alpaca and polyester, which is kind of interesting, but I think it makes for a really fun texture. And it was pretty easy to work with. I held it with a strand of thinner yarn, which I think I have some more in here to hopefully go with some of these. This one's like an orangey yellow. This one is like a orangey brown. This one gives me big calico cat vibes, so a calico cat beanie, maybe. And then a very fun bright green. These are like so soft. The mix of alpaca and polyester makes this feel really nice. Really excited to see which colors I have in here that'll go with those. I did get some acrylic also, just because they had some interesting stripes and colorways that I can use for some more unique cat beanies maybe. I don't have too big of a plan for these, but there's nothing wrong with having a worsted weight acrylic. That's kind of my go-to for most things. I do like Knit Picks Brava worsted weight acrylic yarn. Okay, and here's what I think are some things that I got to try holding with these fluffy yarns. This one's really interesting. It's a sport weight. It's really loosely spun. I don't know how well you can see, but it doesn't have a very strong twist, but I think if I held it with something like this, it'd be really cool. I do think this was maybe the plan for this one, black and the green fluffy. I might have to start the hat before deciding if I like that or not. And this is called Saturna Sport Weight. What even is this? Oh, this is just 100% acrylic, but this is already partially polyester, so that's totally fine. And then these two colors don't go together, but I think they would pair pretty well with some of these other ones. This one is not soft. What is this? Altiplano worsted weight. Is this wool? This is 65% wool, 35% alpaca. The wool feeling is much stronger than the alpaca. It's a little rough. I think being held with this, it would make a very nice feeling hat though. And also those colors, this would make a really cute cat beanie. And this last combo that I got, this is the exact yarn that I used to hold with this exact yarn for the green hat that I made. So I know I like these yarns paired together. I don't know about these colors. Maybe it's too similar to orange. I don't know. We will have to see. It will be a fun experiment. This yarn is, I remember last time I got this, it is 65% Cupro, which I think is a cotton, and 35% fine merino. So this hat altogether would be a little bit of polyester, a little bit of alpaca, a little bit of cotton, and a little bit of wool. So it's just a little bit of everything. And I do think these colors would look good together. I don't know if I'd love it as much as these oranges together, but either way, I have a lot of fun yarn here to mess with sometime. Probably not before Anime Iowa, but I will tuck this all away safely with my other wool and fun yarn storage and think about that for a future video. Also, last night I started working on a mystery beanie because the lemon beanie was just stressing me out a little bit too much, and I'm really loving the way all of these colors are coming together. I did put the yellow inner ears on this hat, and I'm gonna consider this done for now. I might experiment more with the sprouts and stuff, but I think this is about all I can mentally handle for now with figuring out some kind of like newish design. So I'm gonna go back to the basics and just make sure I'm making stock for Anime Iowa. All right, I just have a few updates. I did finish this scrappy, chunky cat beanie, and I am really happy with how it turned out. And yesterday I made this pair of overcast teal gloves, and I put the dark teal paw prints on these. Usually I do white, but I was feeling the dark teal, and I'm really happy with it. So I think these turned out really cute. As for the state of my desks, this one isn't too bad. I've got a bunch of random crap on it because I've just been doing random things. And this desk is unsurprisingly covered in yarn once again. So there you have it. That's a look at what's been taking over my desk lately. I need to lock the heck in now and get ready for Anime Iowa. If you want to see a realistic look of what the 30 days leading up to prepping for an anime convention for me is, you can watch this video here. Or if you want to watch one of my Artist Alley vlogs, I have a full playlist of them here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!